welcome to another pick a card reading. So today I have three piles for you. We have pile number 1, 2, and 3. And these readings are mostly going to be about messages that you need to hear most right now, and anything that your spirit guides, your ancestors, anybody watching over you wants you to know. So go ahead, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths in and out, and when you open your eyes, whichever pile your attention goes to first is most likely your pile. And if you feel like you're conflicted between two different piles or more than one pile, go ahead and listen to all of them. You probably have some kind of message in all of those readings that you need to hear. Okay, so here's your meditation time. Okay, so let's start with pile number 1. Until then, I'm going to put pile 2 and 3 here on the side. So let's look at your cards. First, we have the loss card. Next, we have full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches resolution. Then we have the Four of Wands, or the participation card. Then we have the Seven of Wands, or as is called in this deck, the Seven of Spears. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Do you see how many wands you have here? You have a lot of fire energy going on. Then the World. Okay, so with these two cards, I already feel like some kind of cycle is ending for you. So whatever your guides want to tell you right now is that something is ending. And we have the Bouquet at the end. So this is a Lenormand card, and in that system, the bouquet usually talks about some kind of a gift, some kind of a happy surprise coming to you. So the first thing that your guides want you to know is that something is ending, all right? Something is definitely ending. With these headstones here and with the Lost card here, something is definitely ending, but you don't have to worry. Whatever this is that's ending is going to take you to better place. Like, it's going to make you happier. Whatever's coming at the end of this whole ending of the cycle is going to be like a present for you. Okay, so I feel like some kind of a crisis, some kind of a negative situation is coming to an end. I feel like you have been kind of in a conflicting energy. I feel like for a while you have been feeling like you need to defend yourself and you need to take care of yourself all by yourself, and you feel like maybe people around you don't trust you, and you need to defend yourself and you need to fight for yourself. And I think you are kind of feeling tired now, and you would really appreciate support and help, and you would really like to get out of whatever this situation is. With the full moon in Cancer here, I feel like this has kind of taken an emotional toll on you, and whatever this is kind of something has happened that has triggered an emotional crisis in your life. This could be a conflict with a person you love, maybe a family member, a friend, a close friend, a lover, someone that you have gotten into kind of a conflict with, and you feel like they don't trust you, they don't support you, and you would want to be in a relationship or be in a friend circle that appreciates you more and that loves you more. And with this Four of Wands here, with this celebration card, I feel like that is where you're headed. I feel like you're ending some past connections so that you can make room for new friendships and new connections and maybe a new lover, if that is what your situation is. So that is what I feel like your guides are trying to tell you, that something is ending for your own good, and you have a lot of fire energy here. So I feel like you are very much you feel very passionately about this situation, and that may be causing you to feel a little bit drained. So it might be a good idea for you to try to emotionally detach yourself from this situation and view things and view people a little bit more objectively. Now that you are leaving this person, leaving these people and this situation permanently, it might be a good time to start detaching yourself from it, so that your transition is smooth and comfortable, and so that whatever this bright future is that is waiting for you, and this reason for celebration, and this new friend circle, or these new people that will make you feel supported, like you're not alone, that you're all in this together, and make you feel like you don't have to struggle and defend yourself against anybody anymore. And now you're going to feel like you have a team, you have someone looking out for you. So this bright future that you're headed towards, it would be best if you don't go into this phase with a lot of hatred and resentment and anger within yourself. So that might be something that you want to think about. That might be something that you want to take away from this reading, that it might be time to forgive people and move on, because you are ending a cycle and you're stepping into a much better future. You see how these two cards just like effortlessly happen to be on one side, and these two cards just happen to be on the other side. And I feel like this is your past that kind of was a little bit dark and depressing, and this is the future that you're headed towards. So this journey that you're making is for your best, is for the best of everybody involved, and it might be time for you to forgive the people in your past and completely detach yourself if possible. I know it's not easy to forgive people, but if you want to restore your peace and stability so that you don't carry forward trauma and resentment into your new relationships, your new friendships, then it might be something that you want to consider. You might want to think about forgiving people and moving over things, and focusing your energy on activities that make you feel happy, that bring you up, so that you are no longer occupying yourself with dark, depressing thoughts. So whatever this change is going to be pretty huge, and this is going to feel like a complete 180 turn in your life, but this is going to be for the best. So that's all I see here in the cards for you, pile one, and things are actually looking very great for you. So you don't have to feel depressed and anxious about how things are going to play out and how long this unpleasant situation is going to last. This is coming to an end. That's what I'm seeing. So good luck, and if this reading resonated, please leave a comment and let me know, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Okay, pile two, so let's look at what cards we have for you. So we have the Wildflower card, which usually talks about spirituality or changes and rebirths happening in your life. Next, we have Hold Your Vision. So if there is something that you are kind of doubting right now, you don't understand if it's going to play out the way you want it to play out, and you don't trust yourself enough, just hang in there. Just hold your vision, you know? Okay, so next we have Magician. So this plays out perfectly together. So with this card, this talks about how you have everything that you need access to in order to make things work for you. And even if you feel like you are having some issues right now, and with the mountains here, I feel like you might be experiencing some obstacles. So just have faith. Everything is going to eventually work out for your highest good, and though it may not seem that way for you right now, but you will see eventually. Next we have the Death card. Okay, so with the Wildflower and Death card, something is definitely happening with you in your spiritual life. Something is changing. You are kind of having some new experiences. You are coming to some new realizations, and you are right now in the process of incorporating all of those realizations in how you live your life and how you carry yourself, and eventually you will see how all of these changes get integrated in who you are and how they help you. I also feel like there is something that you are trying to manifest, some kind of a change in your life, maybe career, maybe some other aspect of your life. You're trying to make some change happen, and you don't trust it very much right now. And at the same time, you are kind of experiencing a spiritual awakening as well. So I feel like you first need to pay a little bit of your attention on this aspect of your life, on the spiritual aspect of your life, which will then eventually help you manifest the things that you need to. And as far as your resources are concerned, as far as your ability, your worthiness is concerned, you are being told very clearly here that you don't even have to question that. That is not even like a factor you have to worry about. That is like a non-issue. You don't even have to bother yourself thinking about stuff like that. Okay. So with the High Priestess here, we have both the Magician and the High Priestess here. So you're being told that you have everything you need in order to make a certain thing happen, to make something come about, but you just need to trust your intuition. I think what you're being told here is, it seems very clear to me right now, okay? I feel like you haven't developed your intuition enough, or you haven't learned to follow your intuition enough, and that is what you're being asked to work on right now, you see. So I feel like you're being asked to work on how to live a little more intuitively, and how to trust your vision, how to trust yourself, how to trust the desires that you have come to intuitively, and how to hold your faith in them, and how to trust that everything will play out eventually. So you just need to focus on living a little more intuitively, and just integrate all the information that is coming to you from your spiritual experiences. Maybe you might want to start dream journaling. I have mentioned this in some of my other readings as well. Dream journaling is something that you might want to look into. That is usually very helpful in trying to figure out what spiritual guidance you are receiving right now. And you might want to like notice some patterns and themes in your dreams. They probably might be trying to tell you something. I see that you are in a process of experiencing a spiritual rebirth. Next, we have the King of Cups for you. So I feel like emotional stability is on the way. I feel like your emotional stability is something that's going to be a result of your spiritual advancement eventually. This is something that you can look forward to in your near future. And with the tree here, I definitely see more emphasis on your spiritual life, and more focus is being called towards developing yourself spiritually, making yourself a little more emotionally stable, and if you are someone who is kind of prone to reacting to things and kind of lashing out once in a while, that is something that you will gain control over in the near future. That is something that I don't think is serving you very well. I feel like you might be a little bit prone to getting caught up in the drama. So I feel like you need to work on building spiritual practice, like maybe meditate daily or journal daily. Do something that helps you heal emotionally and helps you notice patterns, and why is it that you keep getting dragged into emotional conflicts and emotional drama. And that's all I see for you, pile 2. I feel like you have the ability to make the things come about that you want to, but you just need to have a little more faith in yourself, and you just need to hang in there, and you just need to believe that you are capable and you are worthy of doing the things that you want to do. And in the meantime, as you are building faith in yourself, building some kind of a spiritual practice would help you out greatly. I feel like someone listening to this reading is definitely undergoing some kind of a major spiritual change, because you have a lot of cards indicating that you are going through a major transformation within yourself. This is not something that's manifesting externally. This is something that you're experiencing internally. And with the Knight of Cups here, I think you are being called to pay attention on why you keep getting dragged into drama, and why you keep thinking about things that upset you emotionally. So if there is some kind of old trauma, some kind of drama that played out in the past that you're still holding on to, that is something that you might want to revisit and ask yourself, why is it that you are still so bothered and still so affected by it? And this is something that you might want to journal over, or maybe ask for professional guidance to get over. I think this will greatly help you. Okay, pile 2, so if the reading resonated, please leave a comment and let me know. And thanks for watching very much. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 3. So we are now here on your stack. Let's see what cards you have. So we have the white dress. Okay. Next we have it's time to release negativity. Okay, so pile 3, I feel like with these two cards here, the white dress and it's time to release negativity, I feel like attention is being drawn to the virtues of cleanliness and purity. I feel like there are some things in your life that you need to discard. There is something or someone, some kind of situation or some kind of defense mechanism that is not serving you anymore. Maybe you have some kind of habits that you want to let go of. So basically just bring into your attention things that are not serving you anymore. Or if there is something that you have been contemplating over letting go, this might be your sign that yes, go ahead and discard this thing or person or habit or situation that is no longer serving you and walk out of it. Okay, so the next card that we have for you is flowering. All right. 8 of coins or 8 of pentacles, and we have 2 of wands for you, and we have the stork. Okay, so I feel like attention is being drawn towards our passions and our creativity, or this card is basically about craftsmanship. So if you're someone who is very passionate about your work or what you do, maybe you're some kind of an artist. So if that is the case, I feel like your attention is being drawn towards being more expressive and not restraining yourself. I feel like with this flowering card, this Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you are being called to openly express yourself, to not restrain yourselves, and to not feel bound by what's going to work and what's not going to work and what is appropriate or inappropriate, and just do things that make you feel happy and make you feel like you are expressing your creativity, and you are allowing just as much art and just as much creativity to flow through you as you possibly can. With the full moon in Scorpio and the white dress and the flowering card, and with the 2 of wands here, I feel like it might be time for you guys to do certain things that make you feel a little more unrestrained and free in expressing your personality and uniqueness. So if you're someone who feels a little bit conflicted over things like how you should dress, how you should talk, how you should carry yourself, if you're doing the right things to impress people or not, if you're doing enough things to impress your boss or draw enough clients or not, I think you're being told to express your authentic self right now, and that is the best advice that I see coming through for you. A serious emphasis is being laid on expressing yourself and being your best self and presenting your best self to the world. So I feel like if you are someone who doesn't express your best self to the world, you might want to start thinking about dressing up a little more, and just do things that make you feel like you are being your authentic self. When I talk about dressing up more, I don't talk about like things that are going to work, things that are going to be appropriate or acceptable. I'm talking about dressing the way that makes you happy. Dress to make your own self happy. Do things to make your own self happy. Don't do things because they're appropriate or because they work. I feel like you're kind of feeling suffocated. I feel like you haven't been expressing yourself clearly enough for a very long time, and that is kind of affecting your creativity. I feel you're kind of suppressing your sacral energy a little bit. I feel like your femininity, your sexuality, your creativity are being affected, and that is something that you might want to pay attention on. And with the 2 of wands here, I feel like you are someone very passionate about your work, but what you're being told right now is that in order to further progress your work or to push your work or to be the best version of yourself that you need to be in order to present yourself in the best possible way through your work, and channel your energy and channel yourself through your craft and through your work. Even if you're a writer, I feel like you're kind of holding back from expressing things in your art, and that is something that is, I think, the main theme of this reading, is that you are not expressing yourself enough. You are not at your most comfortable level with your own self, and if you need to do things like dress up and wear makeup and take some time off to pamper yourself, to take care of yourself, to spoil yourself, that is exactly what you need to do. And with the full moon in Scorpio, I feel like attention is being drawn to pleasure. So if this is physical pleasure, then that is calling you to explore yourself and explore your sexuality and explore your physical pleasures in a way so that you feel a little more unrestricted. You feel a little more clear and a little more open in letting your energy flow and letting your creativity flow and letting your happiness flow through you. And with the stork here, I feel like if these are things that you can manage to do for yourself, if you manage to make yourself feel a little better about expressing yourself unrestricted, then some amazing things are waiting for you. Some amazing things are in store for you. Okay, so pile 3, that was your reading, and thanks for watching very much. And if the reading resonated, please leave a comment. I will be looking forward to that, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.